Welcome everyone to We Can Ride's Horses, Heroes, and Hope Gala. I'm Captain America, and I'm thrilled to join all of you, my fellow heroes, on this momentous occasion. Now, this night promises to be full of fun with a one-of-a-kind auction, some special client cameos, check-ins with some of our favorite fans from near and far, and most importantly, crucial dollars raised for the clients of We Can Ride. Together, let's dig deep and help this incredible organization hit its goal of $110,000 raised tonight alone. This year, we are celebrating our 40th anniversary, so if there was ever a time to rally, it's now. So here we go. Come along with me and channel your inner superhero for the people and the ponies of We Can Ride. I'm Captain America, signing off.
Evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for Horses, Heroes, and Hope. My name is Kristen Swanson. I will be your MC this evening. Thank you so much for joining us and for being supportive of We Can Ride. You all are the heroes tonight, the individuals we rely on to raise these important and crucial funds for the programs We Can Ride puts on that connects people with disabilities with horses, and we're so glad to have you here. Again, my name is Kristen Swanson. I've now been emceeing this event for 3 years, and they say if you do anything for 2 years, it's officially a tradition, and I can tell you this is one of my favorites. Horses have such an important place in my life. I grew up riding horses in Nebraska. This is me on one of my first horses, Katie. I grew up riding with my grandma, punching cows on our ranch in Nebraska, and even continued to ride into college competitively. Now I just ride for fun. It's a place for me to get to out, to hang out at the barn with Oscar, who you can see there, munching on some hay. When I'm not at the barn, I'm hard at work in my job as an anchor and investigative reporter at 5 Eyewitness News. And that's actually how I found out about We Can Ride. We did a story with them, a couple of years ago about the desperate need for money given the hay shortage. And there have been challenges over the past 2 years, but this organization has persisted and has even found a way to grow. And the reason for that is because of the heroes, the clients, the volunteers, the coaches, the horses themselves. They are all heroes. And again, you all are going to be our heroes tonight to help raise these crucial funds to make sure this program not only continues into the future, but it continues to expand. This evening, if you're hungry, there's a way that you can help We Can Ride. Bella Pizza in Cottage Grove and Chipotle in Wayzata are donating a portion of their funds tonight to We Can Ride. So if you order dinner, mention We Can Ride to those places, and a portion of those proceeds are going to come to us in the form of those donations, which is great. We're also celebrating 40 years this year. This is our 40th anniversary at We Can Ride. And to help honor We Can Ride's great legacy of service to the community, here's a brief history of how we got here.
Contrary to popular belief, I haven't been with We Can Ride since the start. Only about 3/4 of the 40 glorious years. In that time, I've seen so many astounding things, some enormous and some tiny, but all wonderful. I have watched changes in clients, volunteers, and staff that are truly moving. We have all been impacted. But I want to talk to you about the herd changes due to the We Can Ride effect. Many of you remember Haji, a most beloved Arabian who played a big role in so many client and volunteer lives. Well, my first year with We Can Ride was also Haji's. He was a very high energy, largely uncooperative little guy. The staff and the volunteers worked a lot on his challenges, and over time, he became the go-to horse for so many clients with challenges. We all celebrated his retirement after 25 years of service. That's what the partnerships, teamwork, and heart can achieve, and it's been the great blessing of my life to be a part of it.
I have the great honor and privilege of introducing you to We Can Ride's Executive Director, Mary Mitten. Hey, Mary.
Hi, thank you, Kirsten. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We are so happy to have you here, and we thank you for joining us. I'd like to read to you our mission statement. It's only a couple years old. Many of you have probably heard it before, but it's important. We Can Ride connects humans and horses to transform the lives of people with disabilities and meet the evolving needs of our greater community. And that is why we are here tonight. Our client fees only cover 25% of our program budget, and the rest of that must be fundraised. So that is why our goal tonight, as Captain America said, is to reach $110,000. And we rely on you to help us do that. Another fact that you might not know is our clients' lessons are not covered by insurance. Insurance does not cover any of our lessons. So 60% of our clients request and need further assistance besides that 25% to cover their fees. And so that is why this event, this tonight, is important. It's our biggest event. And so we ask you to help us tonight. And how we do that is by Brent, our auctioneer, is going to help us make that possible. Brent Lawrence has been with We Can Ride for 14 plus years. He's a horse owner. He helps in other ways in the program. He's been out to the barn. He also helps giving us sage advice and helping us organize this event. And all around helpful, friendly guy. Brent.
Thank you, Mary. Hi, everybody. If we were live, we would ask you to start bidding, but we want you to start bidding anyway right now, and it's really important. So again, as with last year, all of your bidding is going to be done by phone or by computer, and you do need to register to bid. That's very, very simple for you. You can text We Can Ride 22 to 243-725 or visit bidpal.net/WeCanRide22. So that's bidpal.net/WeCanRide22. Now you can set a maximum bid on an item. You're going to be watching the program. Maybe you're watching a couple of different items. You can set that maximum bid so that you don't miss out on it, something that you'll probably want to do. Some items we cannot ship, of course, and we will note that on the descriptions. So anything we do ship will incur additional charges. So our first item is really, really exciting. It is so cool. You're going to love it. And this is item number 211, the trapeze camp for the little superhero in your life. Watch.
Every superhero knows that you've got to work hard to develop your superpowers. This next auction item is just what all you kids need to make that happen. A great introduction to experience camp on a smaller scale, the Flying Trapeze and Circus Arts Summer Camps for kids of the younger set, ages 7 to 10, is item number 211 in the auction. Build confidence, courage, and strength with this sampler that includes aerial arts, balance arts, acrobatics, and balance and teamwork. Beach and lake time are included during your time at camp. This camp is ideal for younger children or children who are embracing their bravery to try something new or scary. So put in your bids, parents, to help your children fly.
All right, thank you so much, Spider-Man. Now, we've got another item we want to call to your attention. This is very, very special, and I'm looking right now, and we have no bids on it as of yet. This is featured item number 35, dinner and cocktails on a private peninsula in Minnetrista. And again, just looking, no bids yet. Starting bid on it is $1,300. So if you're interested in this, let me tell you a little bit more about it. Join Heather Manley, owner and founder of Crooked Water Spirits, at her home on a horse farm in Minnetrista for a truly unique experience. Spend 2.5 to 3 hours enjoying delicious food, trying craft spirits, and relaxing on a peninsula that overlooks protected waters and wildlife, all while learning about the world of spirit making. That is item number 35. You can go to it, and hopefully we'll get a bid on that very, very soon, because this is one of our signature items tonight. Now, let's talk about Fund a Need. And of course, you're bidding on these incredible items, but we need to take a moment to remember what we're raising money for tonight. And I'm just going to take a look here. We are at $10,000 right now, on our thermometer, we need to get to $57,000 tonight to make that goal. So we've got a ways to go. We think we can get to it, but please consider making that contribution to our fund of need tonight, because our goal is $57,000. So we talked about the horses, very, very important. These are some of the costs that we incur. And to find out a little bit more about this, University of Minnesota veterinarian Dr. Brady Bergen will share why the money raised tonight is so crucial.
I'm Dr. Brady Bergen. I work for the University of Minnesota College of Veterinary Medicine, and our team, which is the West Metro Equine Practice, helps provide veterinary care to the horses at We Can Ride. I believe I have been helping the horses at We Can Ride for probably at least 6 years, probably 7 years now. What's important to me, or what I believe with older horses, is that some of the basic needs, some of the basic care becomes even more important. So things like diet and exercise, yeah, that gets more important as we all age, and especially true with horses, making sure we manage their diet, their needs change as they age, and always keeping them fit and exercising is always a good idea. In addition to that, I would say dental care is also highly important. Horses can develop some dental changes as they age that need some extra special attention, so keeping up to date with those types of things. We Can Ride does an excellent job caring for their horses. Two of the things that stand out to me the most about their care is the consistency of care and the attention to detail. There's a lot of pieces to the puzzle that make this place a success. Horses, to me, are the key component of it. Whenever I'm here, if there happens to be a class in session, I don't even have to be watching what's going on, but to hear the small victories and the success that the staff gains with these students is so touching. It always makes me teary-eyed just thinking about what an impact these horses have on the individuals that they're exposed to.
Just an update, we do have a bid now on the dinner cocktails on a private peninsula, so that's great. Item number 35. Keep bidding, raise those bids up if you would, please. And we want to look at our donation proceeds, and we're at $13,000 right now. Thank you so much to our friend Lori Carlson. We really appreciate it. Lori does so much for this program, has for years, she and Bill. So we're at $13,000. We are getting there. So we appreciate all of your help here tonight. Kirsten.
Brent, thank you. And we want to take some time now to check in with some supporters who are in the best place that is not Minnesota, in sunny Florida. They're taking a little bit of time out of their vacation to check in with us and watch this gala and help us raise money for We Can Ride. We've got the Larsons, the Schultzes, and the Roots on Zoom with us this evening. Can you guys hear me? There you are. Look at that. And you're in your superhero costumes. That's fantastic. Tell me a little bit. We can hear you fine. We can hear you just great. And you're in a superhero room. My goodness. Look at this. All outfitted.
We need to borrow that backdrop.
We do. That's a great backdrop. Tell us a little bit about your superheroes that you're dressed as tonight.
Hi, We Can Ride friends. I am Super G.
And I am Super T.
And we are friends and supporters of Bob Nielsen and We Can Ride live from Orlando.
We've been a part of this gala and this event for about 10 years, and we super appreciate everything that everyone at We Can Ride does. Bob Nielsen is a dear, close friend of ours, and we appreciate everything he does for the event, and that he's invited us for so many years to be a part of this. So looking forward to the next in-person event. You guys are doing awesome with the virtual stuff, and we really appreciate everything that you guys do. And, oh wait, there's more superheroes. Oh, I think they're right here.
Oh, amazing. Look at all you guys. Hello. Oh, man, a room full of
Thank you,
super.
We Can Ride.
Oh, thank you guys so much for taking time. Hey, any particular auction items that you've got your eye on tonight?
Golf clubs.
Yes, the golf clubs. Yes.
Hopefully you'll come back to Minnesota to pick those up.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have
them to
to-
Florida.
Trapeze.
Yeah, the trapeze there too. Also some
trapeze.
golf packages as well in there to get on, when summer finally comes back to Minnesota here after the snow. Thank you guys so much for checking in with us all the way from sunny Florida. All right, well, we've seen the muscles behind this program, behind We Can Ride, and we got to talk a little bit here about the miracles. Let's meet some of our clients.
Say action.
Action.
Yeah, perfect. There you go. What they do when they roll?
And yes, Samo. It's a Diego.
And you like Diego
Gus.
and Gus. Those are your favorite horses. While our children are out with the horses, the parents get to actually sit and have conversations, and they're fabulous resources. And we get to learn so much from each other and hear so many good stories. But they have just been a great way for me to learn different ways that I can support my child, and I can help others in the same way, and we've made some really great friends from that.
Samo, how long have you been riding?
Can you say 6 years?
Oh my God.
You're 6 years.
There you go. I was trying different kinds of therapies to see what he would connect with and what he
Is that
would
what a
enjoy.
horse is?
And he just loves horses.
As a parent, what has been most rewarding for you watching Samo at We Can Ride?
Well, I enjoy seeing Samo gain independence. He obviously enjoys it. He's not very shy. He's become extremely independent. He doesn't want help getting on or off the horse and has learned many skills. Thank you for letting me ride.
Ride.
That's what it's about, right? The clients and the work and the progress that they make. It's incredible to see that. Really interesting there, if you noticed the pendant that Samo is wearing in that video there, you can actually have one of those. Auction items 91, 92, and 93 are all custom designed pieces from Samo. He designs and sells jewelry, and they've graciously donated 3 of his pieces tonight for the auction. So if you want a beautiful piece of jewelry there made by Samo, make sure you get in on those items, auction items 91, 92, and 93. And speaking of auction items, we're gonna go to Brent, who has a read on one of the fan favorites during our gala.
We are all about tradition here at We Can Ride, okay? And we usually have a crazy item. Sometimes we'd hide it behind the podium and say, oh, we forgot about this, or it didn't get into the silent auction, whatever. Well, it took some doing, but we now have the 2-pound Pearson's salted nut roll, okay? This is item number 172. So go to 172 as you're bidding, or you can type in Pearson and you will get to it as well. This is the 2-pounder. Not available in stores, as we always tell you. Now, it does not come with the hacksaw to carve it up, but you'll want to supply that yourself. And they say that they actually get better as they age, okay? So we're going to sell this live here. You're going to be bidding on screen. I will be able to watch the screen, and then I will sell it once we get to the highest bidder for this tonight, all right? So item 172, this is the Pearson's Salted Nut Roll. It's a 2-pound, and who will start us out with an opening bid at $100? Who's in at $1 and $100? Anybody at $1? We
It's
need
already started at
$100,
25.
okay? They're starting at 25, is that what you're telling me?
Those we already have bids,
Okay, well, that's great.
so
That's super. We're at 25,
There you
and
go.
we want to go to $50. Who's in at 50? Anybody at $50? We're looking for 50. Anybody at 50? Looking for 50. Anybody at 50? Lori's in at 35. Come on, we got to move that up. $50 for the bid we're looking for right now. We're at 35 and 50. There's 40. We're getting there. We're still asking for 50. Hopefully, we're going to get a lot more on this. So we're at 50. Thank you so much to Cindy Backlund. We're at 50. Now 75. Anybody at 75? We're looking for $75. $75. There's Lori at 75. Thank you. Now $100. Not available in stores. We have a bid at 75. And, well, somebody bid 55. You're supposed to be going the other way. We're at 75 right now. We're supposed to be going up with an auction, These numbers usually go up. So we're at 75 right now. There's 65. No, we're still at 75. So we're looking, yeah, it gets a little complicated sometimes. $80, we thank you. 80 there, now $90. Anybody at 90? We're at 80 and 90. 80 and $90. Anybody at 90? We're looking for 90. Anybody at 90? We're at 80 right now. We're looking for $90, ladies and gentlemen. $90. Anybody at 90? We're at 80 now, 90. 80 now. There's $100 with Lori. Thank you so much. 100. Now, let's go 125. 125. Anybody at 125? We're at 100 now, 125. We're at 100 now, 125. Anybody at 125? 125. Looking for 125. 125. We're still at 100. I am going to sell it in just a moment. Don't be in that position where you say, I should have bid on that salted nut roll last night on We Can Ride because you can't find them, the 2-pounder. We have a $100 bid right now. We're looking for 125. Anybody at 125 and 125? 105, okay. That's a good start, but it's not 125. 105's our bid and 125 we're looking for. 105's our bid and 125 we're looking for. We're going to sell it in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 105, looking to raise that up to 125. And we're going to sell it momentarily. 125 once, there's 125, thank you. 125, now 150. $150, we're at 125 and 150. 125, we're looking for 150, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 125 still. We're at 125, looking for 150. We're going to sell it in just a moment. We are at 125, $150 once, $150 twice, all in, all out, last call. Lori's in at 150. Thank you so much. She's raising her own bid up. We love that. Why don't we start? Let's try 175. Why not? 175, we're at 150 and 175. 150 is our bid and 175, and another bid at 175. 150 is our bid, 175 once, 175 twice, all in, all out. We sold it to Lori Carlson, $150. Congratulations to Lori. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Lori Carlson is our winner on the 2-pound Pearson's Salted Nut Roll. Well, let's talk about Fund a Need here a little bit. And we're going to take a look at the thermometer right now. Linda Cameron, thank you so much. We're at 13,100. Our goal is 57,000, so we're getting there. 13,100. Again, thank you to Linda Cameron, and we're going to try to mention everybody's name as possible as we go through this tonight. So keep making those contributions to Fund a Need. And I'm hearing that we have a message right now from Wonder Woman. So come in, Wonder Woman.
As you all know, horses are very important to me and the rest of the Amazonian women. But the therapy horses at We Can Ride are truly heroes in this work. Thank you, Dr. Bergen, for sharing with all of us what it means to keep them happy and healthy for our clients. Wait a minute. We just got some incredible news from some true heroes among us. Thanks to a couple of incredibly generous supporters, we are thrilled to announce a $7,500 match to kick off our Fund a Need tonight. But this match is a little different. These donors want more of the We Can Ride family to step up in any way they can. So, our challenge right now is for 75 of you to commit $100 tonight to unlock that match. We need 75 of all of you, heroes for our horses, heroes for our clients, to click the Donate Now button right this minute to unlock that $7,500 matching gift. From one superhero to another, please dig deep and help these horses change a life tonight. Back to you, Brent.
Thank you so much, Wonder Woman. All right, so this is auction item number 1. And as she said, we have a match. We have a match. That person matching will do $7,500. We need to raise an additional $7,500 right now. So let me tell you, we're at $13,008. Thank you to Friends of We Can Ride. We're at $14,050. That is great. That is super. To get to this match tonight, what we need to do is we need 75 people to come in at $100 or 150 to come in at $50. Remember, with Fund a Need, you can continue to bid. So if you bid earlier and you say, gee, I want to participate in the match, that's great too. You go to auction item number 1, put in your dollar amount, and it will all tally for you at the end of the night. So you can bid many, many times on Fund a Need. We do need your help tonight on this. So again, we've got a match, $7,500. If we can raise that additional $7,500, that'll be a total of $1,500 tonight based on this match. We're at $14,650 right now from a anonymous donor. We love the anonymous donors, but we also like to be able to mention your name if we can, and we certainly want to recognize you supporting this great cause tonight. $14,650, Aaron Dunn, thank you so much. $15,150. And again, we thank Aaron and Friends of We Can Ride. We do appreciate it. So we will keep an eye on this, but remember, we have that match going on, $7,500 with the match, 100 people at 75 or 75 people at $100. Not going to do any more math for you right now. Turn it over to Kirsten. Thank
I will
you.
say,
Yeah.
the reason I picked journalism is because I am not good at math.
Yeah,
so.
well, we try. So.
And seeing a lot of the dollars coming in here, we're seeing you all step up incredibly. There were 100, 200, 250 rolling into the thermometer, so keep those going so that we can support the programs here at We Can Ride and the clients. Really, all of this work is because of these clients, of people with disabilities that come to We Can Ride seeking healing, seeking hope. And we're going to tell you a little bit more about those clients now. I want to introduce you now to Seth, who's a client, and his mom, Laura.
How do you feel when you're with Jasper? How do you feel? I feel good. And great. Nice. So, when you came here, what were your goals or your hopes? Horses? In their veins. Jasper?
I think he's learning more patience, and I have noticed since he's coming here, this is our 3rd week now, but I have noticed that he's been much more calmer. His anxiety has gone down since we've been able to come. And I think it's good for him to really be with animals. We don't have an animal at home.
If other people are thinking about coming here and connecting with We Can Ride, what would you tell them?
Well, I would tell them it's been a wonderful experience from the get-go, just from signing up, getting to work with Linnea, to Kristen, to Daria, and all you guys are just wonderful. It's wonderful, and it's, I might get a little verklempt, but
we'll all start crying.
Yeah, yeah. As a parent with a special needs kid, it's sometimes tough to get them involved in things. And he is really flourishing here. Just in the 3 times, I'm so proud of him. And I've seen that, like I say, he's growing at home. And it's just so, I'm just so thankful that it's here for our children.
Testament to the great work that we do here at We Can Ride and why we need all of you to step up and be the heroes tonight to help support these programs and to raise money for those programs. Brent has an update on some of these featured items that we are featuring tonight here and where they're at in the bidding process.
You bet. Okay, so a couple of items, key items. First, we have the stargazing program. You'll join meteorologist Mike Lynch. Remember Mike Lynch? Yeah, used to be on WCCO radio. Steve Cannon called him Mike Lunch. But this guy, besides being a meteorologist, is an astronomer, a real astronomer, okay? And you can take this in fact, you can see the picture there. There's all of the, I was going to say periscopes, but they're telescopes, okay? And you can pick any location within 50 miles of the Twin Cities for your private stargazing adventure, guided by Mike Lynch. You'll probably have some corny jokes as well, so it'll be a great time for all. Discover all of the secrets of the night sky using Mike's top-of-the-line equipment, and that is one of the key items that we have for you tonight, all right? Next, we have Costa Rica. This is one of our trips from our AmFund partner. Take a deep breath, enjoy the sweet aroma of tropical flowers as balmy breezes soothe your soul during the 7-day, 6-night escape. And spectacular beaches, or you can explore the rainforests. Now the trip can either be booked as a beachside resort on the North Pacific coast or a more cultural inland experience, depending on your preference. Now the great thing about the AmFund trips is they are valid for 3 years. There are no blackout dates. They all include round-trip airfare for 2, main cabin anywhere in a major U.S. airport, deluxe accommodations, professional travel specialists to book your trip, and you do have the option to upgrade airfare. You can add travelers and extend your trip. All of those are available upon request. So think about those. These AmFund trips are fabulous, and this one to Costa Rica is always a favorite. I'm going to quickly look at some of the items that we don't have any bids on yet. And number 16 is the tack trunk, custom made for all of you horse folks. It's beautiful. We don't have any bids on that as well. I'm just going to pick out a couple of them here. We have the party with the miniature horses. We talked about that earlier, so we've got some great items there. We have a couple of packages with no bids as well, so we would ask you to take a look at those. We have a frame night at the opera. Yeah, okay, number 136. I'm sure that would have some interest as well. So got a few that don't have bids. Keep bidding, bid often, keep raising those bids up. We do appreciate it, and we'll turn it now to Mary.
Yes, thank you, Brent. We have a really great video to share with you. Those of us that have already seen this video, it just really warms our heart. And so I invite you to put down your drink, take a moment, and really watch this video. One of our longtime clients and her mom share with us how important We Can Ride is to them.
So my name is Tracy White. I have a daughter. My youngest daughter, Sophie, is 23, and she has been riding with We Can Ride for 20 years. And so we have been part of the program for a very, very long time and just really enjoy being here on a very regular basis.
And what are you and Sophie working on together with Griffin?
We are working on, grooming? Grooming, yeah, grooming.
Sophie is a kid with lots of different special needs, and she really wasn't able to walk. And so I had learned about, the therapeutic horseback riding, and the gait pattern is very similar to a person, to give her some of that motion and movement to help her start to learn to walk. And so that was the primary reason we started when she was 3. And then as we progressed in the program, she learned how to walk, which was awesome. And then it became more about listening and staying calm and following directions. And she had a really hard time with those things, but all the sensory input that she got and the motivation she got because of being on the horse, she was more willing to try to listen and to do the next step and to do the next thing with the horse, which was super exciting. So then we kind of moved into that phase. And then in the last 3 years, we got a new diagnosis for her. So she has something called hereditary spastic paraplegia, which means she's losing her ability to walk. And so now we're here because we need her to have movement, and we need her to have strength, and we need her to have ways to actually do things because she cannot take any steps by herself. And so the horse is now giving her core strength, which is so interesting because you think about why we started was to learn to walk, and now we're here for a very different reason. So I'm just so thankful because the horse has done so much for her. And she loves it, and she's so proud and so excited to be here. So we're very thankful.
What are some of your favorite memories of your time with Sophie in lessons?
Doing the grooming, that is like amazing. Her steering, you're steering really good, right? Yep, left and right. And just seeing the progress that she's made in the 6 years melts my heart.
Physical therapy wasn't as motivating as this. For her, this is fun. This isn't work. I want to do it. So it's amazing, that just using a horse can change everything.
Sophie, which is your favorite horse? Griffin.
And we have just moved into some groundwork, and I thought as a mom, I'm like, she can't do that. She can't walk. Like, she can't stand. How is she going to do groundwork? And Liz pushed us a little bit. I thought, okay, I need to be open. Like, I need to open my mind up. And so we did it 2 weeks ago for the first time. We just said, Sophie, we're going to brush the horse because it's important for you to take care of the horse. And so we got her to a point of being stable, and she brushed the horse, and the whole way home she's like, I am so proud of myself.
Do you have a favorite game?
Musical stalls?
Yeah, musical stalls.
And the barrels.
And barrel racing.
Yep, she's like a barrel racer.
So what has your experience been with the volunteers at We Can Ride?
Initially I was really hesitant because I thought, they don't know my daughter. And for me, my daughter's extremely complicated. Like, my example is we have been
she had been seeing the head of child psychiatry at the Mayo Clinic. So the guy. And he goes, I've never met anybody as confusing as your daughter. And so I was always like on guard. But the thing that I think is so cool is these people have chosen to be here. And they want to be there, and their hearts are in the right place. And the thing that's pretty cool is that you start to develop a bond, and everybody just gets it. Like, they really, really, like, they don't have to be a specialist. They don't have to be, you can just be a regular person. But because of them wanting to be here, everybody picks up on everything. And it's just such a great place, and it's a team of people coming together.
It is fun time.
It's a fun time.
It is a fun time.
What would you say to the generous supporters that make this possible?
How do I say this? You think you're just giving money, but it has nothing to do with that. Like, you are giving people experiences that they would never, ever otherwise have. And you're opening up a world to people that they don't get that opportunity. And so you're making them not even an equal, but you're making the world bigger. And some of these people's worlds are so small, whether it's anxiety or they're in a wheelchair or whatever. So the world's become so small, and you are doing something so amazing. So the money isn't we need the money, right? But the money is just the avenue to giving these kids, people, such an amazing experience and a new journey. Like, my daughter's been on a journey with these horses for 20 years, and she will stay until the day she dies on these horses. So just, give, because it's life-changing.
All right, last question. Sophie, what would you say to Griffin?
See you again next week. See you again next week. Wow.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for sitting and watching that video, and thank you so much to Sophie and her mom for sharing their story with us. They are dear to our hearts, and I hope that sharing of their story really, really meant a lot to you as well. Brent?
All right, Mary, thank you so much. We're going to update Fund a Need right now, and I'm looking over the thermometer. We thank you to Janet Heglin. We're at 18,745, so thank you so much to Janet. While we were watching the video on Sophie's journey, Robert Setter came in with a very generous donation. We appreciate it. Tom Luke came in. We appreciate it. Dan and Julie Fordham just came in. We're at $19,245. So thank you so much to Dan and Julie as well. I'm going to quickly, before we keep talking about Fund a Need, just remind you that our goal is $57,000 tonight. These are the unrestricted dollars that go where they are most needed at We Can Ride. I think we've demonstrated to you tonight the need. The need is definitely there. We heard about Sophie's journey, a very, very moving presentation that you just viewed. We're reviewing it again here in the studio, and all got a bit teary watching that. And it's very, very important. We need to continue these programs for the people that most need it, and those are the people that take part in the programs at We Can Ride. Let's check Amy Tabor again. Oh, Amy, unbelievable.
Wow.
We're at 24,245. We can always count on Amy. You are the best. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's take a quick look, and we can keep the thermometer up, but we've got a few of the silent auction packages that don't have any bids yet. We've got the 6 hypnosis, say that real fast, 6 hypnosis sessions for habit change. So I suppose you're hypnotized and then change your habits. I could probably, my family's watching, they're probably saying, yes, Brent, we should bid on that for you. We have twins gear. We have the holiday-themed Longabear Snowman, that's number 130. We have a couple of framed items, number 135. I cannot pronounce that because I never took French. I think that's French. And we have the Framed Night at the Opera, number 136. The Jubilee Book Club for 6 at We Could Ride, number 157. We have the Mayatex Western Show Saddle Pad, number 160. Here's something, a custom cross-stitch of your chosen horse, number 168. And then we have the trips, of course. Costa Rica, Iceland, Sedona, Viva la France, I could say that one. Yes, the Canadian Rockies, Pleasures and Treasures of Tuscany, and the trip to Key West. So let's check the thermometer again. We're at Beth Swedberg, thank you so much. $27,345. Our goal tonight, again, $57,000. We really need to get to that, so we're thanking Beth Swedberg. Keep looking at the silent auction items. You can, of course, access those on your screen. As we always say, bid often, raise those bids up. Every dollar is going toward the great cause tonight at We Can Ride, and we do really appreciate that. All right, we have another item without bids, okay? We have the party with the miniature horses, all right? That would be a lot of fun. And we have the Comfort Fit SMX air ride pad. Must be a saddle pad. Okay.
Yep, yeah.
And so we've got, Kirsten said, oh yeah, that sounds really great. Well, there's always a chance to bid. I know your husband's at home watching
He
this.
is at home watching.
Yes, absolutely. So, maybe a little gift for all the hard work. Okay, let's, Beth Swedberg was our last bidder we see there at $27,340. Now, Beth didn't give $27,345, but she gave. And that's where we are right now on our fund to need and our goal tonight, $57,000. And of course, you can keep bidding, and we'll have this open till 8 o'clock tonight. So thank you so much on that. Yeah.
Looks like we unlocked our match.
All right.
Did.
Yes.
So we did unlock
Way
the
to go.
match. That is just great. And so that was
let's
that
see
additional 7,500. There we go. 34,945. Yeah, too bad we don't have a drum roll. We have another bid. Thank you for the friends of We Can Ride, and it's great. So we unlocked the match. That is super. We appreciate your generosity on this. But keep bidding as we go through. We still have great auction items that you can raise those bids up and make sure that you get the item that you want. And we are Kelly Dietrich. Thank you so much to Kelly. $39,945. As we mentioned, we have a long way to go, a short time to get there. Maybe that helped. Now, thank you to an anonymous donor at $40,000.45. So $40,000.45. That is fabulous. We appreciate that. Let's see what else we have here that we can mention. So we're getting there, getting very close to our total. So that is great. Kirsten, barn check now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And I will say too, just the fact that we're looking at this thermometer, we had asked earlier, those match dollars, just to put in a little bit. A lot of people putting in a little bit can get us to that goal, but I got to say, so many of you have put in so much more than a little bit tonight, and that's really just incredible and a testament to how much you all care about We Can Ride, and you truly are the heroes this evening that are getting us to our goal. Looking at the thermometer, we've broken 40,000 on our way to 57,000 in the fund to need, and there are plenty of auction items yet to bid on. If you've got your eye on maybe you've got your eye on something and somebody's bidding against you here, raise those bids up, as Brent says, to get us to our goal of $110,000 to help fund these programs that people care so much about and have such an impact on people's lives. Again, if we want to go to the thermometer here, it looks like we're up to 40,645. And I missed the name. Did you catch the name before that?
Who was it, Mary?
Guest of Melina Boleyn.
Yep,
Melina
and we
Boleyn.
have Jan
Yep.
Kavanaugh in as well, so we're at 40,745, and we'll keep watching. We'll keep watching those names as they go through.
Yep. Keep watching this as we continue to raise money.
Yep.
The bids are going to be open until 8 p.m. tonight, which means you can also continue to donate to this fund to need until 8 o'clock tonight. No limit on how much you can bid. You've gotten us to our match, and we're so grateful for you for doing that as well. And as we kind of watch the thermometer raise up here, we're looking to get to that $57,000 goal, along with the other auction items that we have there for bid. This is all because you are the heroes of this evening, for putting in the funds, for backing us financially to be able to provide the programs. We have so many wonderful volunteers, the coaches. We have so many people on staff that help with these programs. But without your funding, it makes it really hard to do so much of what We Can Ride does. And we want to go out now to the barn, to the ponies, and many of the staff members that are there who have a very special message for you all this evening for being so generous. Looks like we're here in the arena. I believe we've maybe got Tabea in there. Tabea, can you tell us what's going on?
And many of the staff members that are there who have a very special message for you all this evening. For being so generous. Looks like we're here in the arena.
There they are. Oh, the roll, of course.
Yes.
They got to get down and
that's
roll.
Meg dreaming. He couldn't wait to go down and roll. Very important. Very important.
We have McDreamy and Diego, it looks like.
McDreamy and Diego, it looks like.
Hi, Diego here. Hi, Diego.
In the barn here, they're having a watch party this evening, so they're all watching out there. They're supplied with some great salsas from Joe Mama's, and we want to thank the folks at Joe Mama's for providing those salsas for that watch party. That's also an auction item if you want a 6-month supply of Joe Mama's salsa. I believe it's item number 3. But if you go into your system and just Google that, type it into the search bar, you'd be able to see that there. The barn, they're all out there watching the barn, very appreciative of all of the hard work that everyone has done to put this event on, and also to you all for donating as much as you could here.
We'll do. Now, got an idea. We're at $40,000, $795. We need to raise that up a little bit. Maybe you need something to kind of get you moving on that. So again, let's see if we can get 10 people at $100 here in the next couple of minutes, okay? We need 10 people at $100. So we're at $40,795. And let's see if we can do that. We need 10 people to make a donation of $100, and we'll raise that up by 1,000. We can't do the math for you on this, okay? So let's see if we can get there. $40,975. We need to get to $41,975. There's Laura Scott. She is in with $100. Thank you so much to Laura Scott. We're going to read your name off as we go ahead. So there's 1. We need 9 more. We'll take, of course, more than 9. But if we get there's Cindy Backlund, okay. Thank you so much to Cindy.
Bill Walsh, you missed too.
Bill Walsh, okay. So we got that one. Thank you, Mary, for throwing that out there. So we're at 41,095. So we mentioned Cindy, and I think we need 3 more if the math is, no, we need 7 more, 6 more.
6
okay,
now.
Debbie.
Yep, because
Thank you, Debbie Goldstein. We thank you, Debbie. Debbie's here helping us tonight, and she's on her phone donating. We appreciate that. All right, we need 6 more. All right, like you said, you didn't do math. I didn't either, but we try to do this. All right,
we manage.
So we have Debbie in. Thank you, Felicia Boyd, Kathy Rush. Thank you so much. All right, need a couple more there. We're at 41,395. Todd Pedersen. Thank you so much to Todd, and we need 3 more. To get to that point, we wanted to raise it up by $1,000. So we're at 41. Yep. Angel Maltby. Sean Dietrich. Thank you so much to Sean. We need 1 more, and we'll hopefully get there. Bob Nielsen, of course, Bob. Thank you so much, Bob. We can always count on Bob as well. So we're there. Keep those bids coming in. We wanted to get things moving there again. We were able to do that, and Bob was our last one coming in at $100. So thank you so much. Kirsten.
And thank you to everyone for donating this evening. Thank you so much also to our wonderful sponsors. I think we want to give a special recognition to our sponsors as well. You all helped us to really kickstart this fundraising this evening. There's the name of all the sponsors here at the different various levels. We're so grateful to you because of your generosity. We really started ahead of where we wanted to on this fundraising campaign, and we're so thankful for you all and your support of We Can Ride. You know, you got to see so many testimonials tonight about how this program works and how it works for so many different people. And we can only do that with your financial support and with your financial backing. And you all have shown up generously this evening. You continue to show up. I see Brent over here nodding his head, kind of taking down folks who are donating to the Fund a Need. If we want to check in, if there's anybody you want to recognize.
Well, we definitely want to recognize
Yes.
Carrie from the Board of Directors. Carrie's in with an additional $500, so we're now at 40, and there's Patricia Rowan. I was so busy talking about Carrie, but we appreciate that from Carrie. Patricia Rowan, we're at $42,395 right now. That is great. We'll keep this up for a couple minutes as we close out here tonight. But this is wonderful. The generosity is truly appreciated. We appreciate it so much, and your generosity, we can always count on you every year to keep this program going at We Can Ride. So that's our last one there with Patricia.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you, Brent, as always, for being our trusty auctioneer. And in these times where we're virtual here with everyone, I think you do a great job. And the Salted Nut Roll is a fan favorite, and we're so thankful you're here and can be able to do those things live.
Thank you,
and
Kristen.
thank you so much to Mary, for leading this program and this organization. Is there anyone you want to thank specifically before we go tonight?
I do have a few thank yous that I want to give a shout out to. I would like to thank everybody here, but specifically I'd like to thank all the volunteers who helped get this event up and going. This is a long time event for us. Although we miss very much seeing you in person, everybody has still been supportive, and organizing this type of event is new for us, and I think our committee has done a phenomenal job, led by wonderful Kelly Dietrich and our wonderful staff member, Aaron Larson. And so I'd like to give a special shout out to the committee and to Aaron and Kelly and everybody on that committee. And of course, a huge thank you to you, Kirsten, for emceeing once again our special and wonderful event. And it's so great to have someone that has a connection to We Can Ride and knows basically what the outside of a horse can do for the inside of a person. So thank you so much, and thank you all of you for joining us.
Yes.
Kristen.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Again, I want to just remind you all, bidding is open until 8 p.m., so you can continue to donate to that Fund a Need. Make sure you watch your bids and bid them all the way up until 8 o'clock to get in on those featured items and the things that you've got your eyes on. We also want to thank the crew here at AV4U. This would not be possible without them and their professionalism and them being able to bring this to you, along with all of the incredible little features that you saw from everyone, from the program, from the clients and the volunteers. This truly has been an incredible 40 years, and we are certainly hoping for decades more beyond this. And we can only do that with heroes like you. So we want to thank you again so much. Keep bidding until 8 o'clock, and we will see you next year, hopefully in person.
Road crews fixing guardrail, but then they always do what's new. Brewery in Uray, only thing been on my mind, yeah. Found myself again in the monsoon rains on Red Mountain Base. Oh, 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 Found myself again. Found myself again. Found myself again. myself again in the rain. That old diner's closed again, changing hands and changing names. The San Juans rise up south of town. They used to know me here. Well, she's in the way. I see her through the trees, just around the bend. It's getting hard to see. Sun goes down. Yankee girl is gone. That old hydrant froze again. Winter games and frozen hands. Happens every year, it seems. The San Juans disappear. The snow is coming down. Well, she's in the way. I see her through the trees, just around the bend. It's getting hard to see. The sun goes down. Yankee girl is gone. Well, she's in the way. I see her through those trees, just around the bend. It's getting hard to see when the sun goes down. Yankee girl is gone. Seen it all a million times before. You've seen it all a million times. A cowboy rides, an Indian he fights. Ain't no winners here but the hands of time. Snake bit he lies, broke-hearted belle she cries. Ain't no healers here but the hands of time. You've seen it all million times before. You've seen it all a million times. Sunlight fades with the evening moon, not a moment too soon. Sunlight fades away with the evening moon, not a moment too soon. You've seen it all a million times before. You've seen it all a million times. A lawman bleeds, a gunman rides his steed. Ain't no running here from the hands of time. A parson reads, a con man laughs and drinks. Nothing changing here but the hands of time. You've seen it all a million times before. You've seen it all a million times. Sunlight fades away with the evening moon, not a moment too soon. The sunlight fades with the evening moon, not a moment too soon. You've seen it all a million times before. You've seen it all a million times. Tumbleweeds and poker cards blow across the grassy plain. Blow across the grassy plain. Out stealing horses, out robbing trains, out running badges, bullets to brain. But you're a bankroll, dancing the sun, holding the surrounded by guns. Yeah, a fool is a slave. Sleep when I get there and ride to my grave. Yeah, yeah, fool is a slave. Sleep when I get there and ride to my grave. Out in the deadwood, I'll play and fade back to the door, aces and eights. Out in the tombstones, it's all okay. Corral full of cowboys, it ain't their day. Yeah, fool is a slave. Sleep when I get there and ride to my grave. Yeah, fool is a slave. Sleep when I get there and ride to my grave. Yeah, a fool is a slave. Sleep when I get there and ride to my grave. Yeah, a fool is a slave. Sleep when I get there and ride to my grave.